Hey everyone, let's dive right in. Have you ever wondered what actually makes someone age well? Welcome to this explainer where we're going to completely reframe how you think about healthy aging. Today, we're skipping the clinical jargon and uncovering the hidden, everyday actions that reveal your true longevity. We're talking about the secret signs that your body is optimizing itself perfectly behind the scenes. It's a pretty wild phenomenon, right? Why do some folks in their 70s and 80s seem years or literally decades younger than they actually are? Well, we are going to break down the exact signs that the experts look for. And definitely stick with me through this whole thing, because the seventh sign we're going to talk about completely catches most people off guard. Take a look at this stark contrast we have here. As we grow older, society tends to focus almost entirely on the clinical stuff: diseases, medications, doctor visits, and lab reports. But true healthy aging? You'll usually find that in everyday activities. If you can still handle the simple daily actions we're about to cover, you might be way healthier than you realize. Section 1. Physical independence, the foundation of movement. All right, here's our first hidden sign, and I want you to do a quick little self-assessment right now. Think about the last time you sat down. When you got up, did you have to push off the armrests with your hands, or could you just stand up smoothly without using your arms at all? It sounds almost too simple, right? But rising from a chair without your hands requires this incredibly complex symphony of core stability, balance, and fast-twitch muscle fibers in your legs. Clinical gerontologists literally use this exact sit-to-stand motion to predict long-term independence. Being able to do it without help is a massive indicator of strong lower body muscles. And those strong legs are exactly what reduce your risk of falls as you age. Honestly, a lot of seniors don't even realize their leg strength is fading until this exact movement gets tough. So if you're still doing this comfortably, your body is sending you a fantastic signal. Moving right along to sign number 2, think about walking through a grocery store or maybe taking a stroll around your neighborhood. Can you walk at a steady, comfortable pace without feeling totally exhausted or needing to stop for breaks? Walking is basically second nature to us, but it actually reveals a massive amount about what's going on inside. A steady walking speed doesn't just mean your legs work fine. It shows you've got good heart function, healthy lungs, and highly efficient muscle coordination. What's super interesting is that walking speed is actually known in the medical community as the sixth vital sign. It's one of the absolute easiest ways experts evaluate overall biological age. If you're keeping a steady pace, your engine is running beautifully. Okay, sign number 3. I absolutely love this one because it completely flips how we view a boring chore. Carrying groceries, hauling a laundry basket, or just moving household items around without much trouble is actually a major health marker. You really don't need to be deadlifting 200 pounds at the gym to prove you're strong. Getting a massive load of groceries up the stairs in one trip? Yeah, that totally counts. So the big takeaway here is that carrying things successfully highlights your grip strength, arm strength, and overall balance. And the research on this is fascinating. Studies repeatedly link a stronger grip with better overall physical function later in life. Why? Because your grip is basically a proxy for how robust your central nervous system is. Next time you grab those shopping bags, remember, you aren't just transporting food. You are actively demonstrating a really valuable sign of healthy aging. Sign number 4 is all about balance. Can you step over a curb with real confidence? Can you turn around quickly without feeling unsteady? Or walk across a living room without reaching out to top a piece of furniture? You know, balance is one of those things we totally take for granted right up until the second we lose it. Good balance demands a flawless, real-time dialogue between your muscles, your joints, your vision, your inner ear, and your nervous system. It is an incredible indicator of physical function. The really great news is that balance can be maintained and even improved if you stay active. If you're already moving around confidently, you're way ahead of the curve. Section 2, resilience, mind and body bouncing back. Which brings us to sign number 5, mental sharpness. Now, let's be real for a second. Occasionally misplacing your keys happens to absolutely everyone. That is perfectly normal. But managing your schedule, remembering important conversations, keeping track of appointments, and just handling daily decisions, that shows your brain is functioning optimally. Healthy aging does not automatically equal severe memory loss. Tons of older adults stay mentally active, super curious, and fiercely independent well into their 80s and beyond. Sign number 6 shifts us back to the body. We're talking about recovery. Think about how you feel after a long walk, a tough afternoon of gardening, or playing with the grandkids. The real question isn't just how well you did the activity itself, but how quickly does your body bounce back afterward. Recovery gets heavily overlooked, but it is a powerful hidden sign of resilience. Folks who bounce back quickly typically have much healthier cardiovascular systems, stronger muscles, and just better baseline fitness. You don't have to be the absolute fastest or strongest person in the room. Your ability to recover tells us way more about your true health than your peak performance ever could. Section 3. The surprising signs, connection and purpose. All right, here is sign number 7. This is the one that surprises so many people: maintaining meaningful social connections. Do you regularly chat with friends, family members, or your neighbors? Do you genuinely enjoy those conversations and feel a real connection to your community? When we talk about health risks, we usually jump straight to things like high cholesterol or carrying extra weight. But human connection? It's absolutely vital. There is fascinating research out there showing that chronic loneliness can actually be as harmful to your long-term health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Just let that sink in. Maintaining strong, engaging relationships is literally one of the most valuable tools you have for your physical longevity. And finally, sign number 8, having a sense of purpose when you wake up each morning. Now, this doesn't have to be some grand, world-changing mission. It can be as simple as caring for a garden you love, volunteering in your town, learning a new hobby, or just spending quality time with the people you care about. Having a reason to get out of bed gives you incredible motivation, direction, and emotional strength. And the best part is, purpose can be discovered at absolutely any age. Section 4. Maintaining your hidden vital signs. So, what can we do? Keep it simple. Stay physically active, even if it's literally just a daily walk around the block. Challenge your brain by reading or tackling some puzzles. Actively reach out and stay connected with the people you care about. Eat nutritious foods, make sure you're prioritizing your sleep, and keep up with your regular medical checkups. The biggest takeaway here is to just keep moving and keep actively engaging with your life. I want to leave you with this final thought. Aging is not simply about adding years to life. It's about adding life to your years. If you recognized yourself in a bunch of the signs we covered today, congratulations. You are doing an absolutely fantastic job. Really appreciate how far you've come. And hey, if you spotted a few areas you'd like to improve, remember, it is never, ever too late to start making changes. So, I'll leave you with this final question to chew on. Which of these 8 signs do you confidently have right now, and which ones are you going to start working on today? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep taking care of yourselves and keep adding life to those years.